All right, and we are live. What's going on, everybody? As typical on a Sunday, we're jumping right into this ERL race at Martinsville today. A little bit of short track racing where we could see tempers running hot. And the Stewart Haas camp starting on the front row as the 14 of Granger is going to lead them into it. And it will be, we usually try and look at the full starting lineup, but we got to jump right into it. 64 lap stage here, 250 total laps on tap for tonight. Cars in the back trying to still get themselves to the bottom. We'll have to wait and see when the bumpers come into play. Rangers, into the wall. Eagles. Takanasi jumping on the fact that the top two gone to the outside wall at a turn 4. A real, glitchy spot where the car will get loose and you have to chase it, whether it's to the bottom or to the high side. Now everybody pretty single file. So Grangers leads, Technasi second, Eagles sits third, Johnny B in the 66 running in fourth, and then the one, Tyler Shenny, rounding out your top 5. Now we'll have to see how all this sorts out. The thing with Martinsville is everybody's pretty content riding single file, and right now you got the 3 dominant cars on the season. This camp from Stewart Haas has just been lights out so far, and the short tracks prove no different. So we're already through to complete lap 7. This is now lap 8. Little bit of passing going on here for the 4th position. Tyler Shenny to the inside of the 66. He's through. Johnny B will fall to 5th. And gets a loose. Into that corner, now shuffled up to the high side. Here comes the 45 of Condi. Came up short last week. And we'll see how we can rebound here at Martinsville. Just trying to crack the top 5 right now to the inside of Johnny B. And he will clear now. The 77 of NF Real makes a little panel contact with the 66. Oh, boy. And Condi got loose. Here comes Real. He's into the top 5. And this reciprocated move by the 45 to get back through again. And tempers already flaring. There is the 48 of Marlboro Finest. Wait, no, I forgot. That's right. We had a driver swap. So no, never mind. Marlboro Finest is. I do remember there being a driver swap. I just don't think that's gone into effect yet. It was for the other Stewart Haas driver and the 41 who is not in the race tonight. We're going to go through the field, and then the 77. Now dropping the 2 of Prime Gamer. gets by the 77 as we finally get engine noise back. Trying to listen in too on the driver audio to hear all the calamity right now. Things between Condi and the 77 got a little heated when Condi drove him up the track. Felt like he was raced a little difficult early in the running, so he decided to repay the favor to get that position back, and now he is driving away from the cars that were behind him. But the one of Tyler Shenny up there with the Stewart-Haas boys, the Chevy mixing it up with the Fords. We're already through 18 laps now. This is the 18th lap. We just completed lap number 17. Not a lot of leagues will race here at Martinsville, given that this style of racing can be caution heavy if you're in a league that has subpar. If you have like a league that has like truck series skill, we'll say, then this could be a dangerous race for a league. But these guys going fairly well, staying relatively caution free. As looking back here, we got the 5 of trackside starting to close in on NF Reel in the 77. So that turning into a battle there. But Technasi now jumps to the lead, getting by Eagles in the 10. The 14 also will drop back to third. Wonder what happened with Crangers. Must have gotten looser in the wall as we were jumping around the field. But now the 4. And all 3 of these guys have a win too. Technasi got a win. I think Technasi got one last week, is where he grabbed his first win of the season. Eagles has multiple wins. Crangers has multiple wins. These guys have been lighting the world on fire here. I'm sorry, no, Technasi did not get the win last week. Condi with 2 wins, Crangers with 2 wins. It was Eagles, sorry, breaking through to get his first win on the season. And this a track he is very confident in here in the 10. Harley back in the field tonight in the 18 car, having to work his way up through the field here. He is currently running in the 11th position. Sorry, 10th. Nope, he's running 11th right now as they run. It was a little behind in the stream I was watching, so I had to get caught back up there. But Technasi continuing to lead laps here, and we'll look at the laps led so far this season. And Technasi, top 5 in laps, or sorry. Yeah, top 5, sits 5th in laps led with 67 on the season. So he is adding to that total. And right now we see lap traffic in the 6 of King G. Lap traffic always something that will come into effect at Martinsville especially. And right about this time, about 30 laps in, you'll start seeing the leaders hit that lap, those slower cars at the back end of the field. There you see the 44 in line next. That is Field Filler. So not how Field Filler wanted his night to go, but unfortunately it's how it's going. Meanwhile, a little farther back, Tyler Shenny and the 14 of Crangers still going at it for that third spot. Still nose to tail. As we are just about to the halfway point. We are now on lap 31. 34 laps remain here in stage one. Ooh, the 4 into the wall. Here comes Eagles giving a peek. To the inside. And the 10 will clear out of 4. Eagles now your race leader here as we are now past the halfway point on to lap number 35 we're coming to. Lap 35 of 64. So there'll be 30 laps to go as they cross the line. All right, Eagles starting to break away from that 4. Had to take a little bit of a break there, but we are back to see Eagles running away from Technossi here. Maybe that 4 car is starting to lose the handle a little bit. So far through stage 1, it has been all Haas. Just changing up who wants to lead, really. Oh, and the 44 field filler, making life difficult for your top 2. As Crangers will get to the inside of Technossi. Take away second. Tech now will have the mirror full of Tyler Shenny, who's been able to keep up with these Stewart Haas guys, but has yet to be able to make the move as we are down to 23 laps remaining. Yeah, it took him about 15 laps to get to the next lap car, which is that 44. But now you see they have a whole field in front of them. With the 24, the 11, 48, and 21. And they will catch them before this stage ends, as they have 20 laps to go. And these guys are all jostling for position. So getting these guys to form a line might be a little bit more difficult than these leaders want it to be. Man, dude, it's just crazy. The difference between these guys that are usually running near the front that just can't seem to get the handle on it this time on a short track. Oh, the 10 having to check up a little bit there. But he's already get back to gap and the 21 out of the way. 48 will get out of the way. As much as he can, the 10 tried to make himself clear there. It did not work. But lap car 1 out of the way. 48 now on deck. A little bit of a bump there. From Eagles to Marlboro. And now by the 48 goes the 10. We now have 15 laps remaining. The 14 of Cranger's making quick work. Here comes Technossi. Now the 1 of Tyler Shenny to the inside of the 21. With the more lap traffic these guys catch, the harder it will be to get around. Oh, a little bit of contact with the 24 and the 10. Now Technossi getting held up. It's allowing the 1. And now Condi to come in here and try and fight for this third spot. The 10 being held up by the 11 of Pittman. We got 10 laps to go here. Man, this 10 car is just on rails here. Eagles was very confident out of last week after getting that win to go back to back here and get this one here. Ooh, side by side, the 11 and the 9. That's going to slow up that 10. Oh, they both give up the bottom. Pittman gets by the 9. He will now be the first car 1 lap down. Oh, and look at this back here. We had a shakeup with the 45. And the 1, Condi now up to P4. And both of these guys now have lost pace, or lost touch with that 4 Technossi. We have 5 laps remaining. Be coming to 4 to go. Pittman trying desperately to stay with these two so he can be the first car 1 lap down when they cross that green and white checkered, so he can get the lucky dog and get his lap back. We got 2 laps to go here for Eagles, who's just got to hold off his teammate. Meanwhile, we got a battle back here with Tyler Shenny and Condi. These drivers come to take the white flag. Ooh, and Eagles will come out of turn 4. The 10 of Eagles will win stage 1. And the 14 of Crangers will finish second. The 4 of Technasi in 3rd. 4th will be Shenny. Condi will round out your top 5. Then it will be Prime Gamer 6th, ERL 7th, Johnny B 8th, True Death 9th, and Trackside will round out your top 10. A lot of adjustments will be made here under this first caution to be able to tighten up or free up some of these cars. Something's got to be done for these guys to be able to hang with these Stuart Haas boys, because they are just on another level here today. Especially the one we're riding with right now, the 10 of Eagles, who will restart this stage on the pole as we go back green at Martinsville. Go back here with Tyler Shenny getting all over the bumper of the 4. Got the 5 of Trackside barreling it in under the 77. He's through. Here comes that 3 of True Death. And you now have the 18 of Parley coming through. All those drivers getting hung up. Parley now inside the top 10. Go back up to the front here. Prime Gamer showing a little bit of bumper to the 1. Oh, and now it's all out of sorts. Condi going to go through. It is now back to being all Eagles. As he is now breaking away from that 14 of Rangers. We'll now do a field rundown. Eagles, your race leader. Crangers sitting in 2nd. Technasi sitting in 3rd. Tyler Shenny 4th. Super Condi will round out your top 5. Prime Gamer here in the 2. Sit 6. You got the 66 of Johnny B. Running in the 7th position. The 5. The Trackside running in the 8th spot. Ooh, and a little bumper. A bumper by Parley. He gets into 9th by the 3 of True Death, who now sits in the 10th position with the 12 of Viper all over him in 11th. Hobart. 24 going side by side for 12th here with ERL. And tempers are flaring with how this battle has been going. And Hobart doing well on the outside, keeping that position. He will secure 12th. Then the 77 of ERL back to 13th. That is the 9 of Houdat, sitting 14th. The 21 sitting 15th. Had a little bit of catch by the 11 of Pittman. It's 16th. 17th is that 44 of Field Filler. And then you got the 6 of King. You got 48 laps to go. And look at the lead Eagles has. Eagles putting on a dominant performance. The race might as well just be for second now. As once this 10 was out front, he was gone, baby, gone. These cars will not have to pit here in this stage. Ooh, a little bit of contact here with the 5 of Trackside and 3 of True Death. 5 got caught on the apron here, coming right here out of turn 3 and 4. And True Death got into him, but Trackside able to keep it going straight. And we stay green. Right now, Tyler Shenny is all over the bumper of that 14. Still sitting in 4th. And now we're going to try and get our engine noise back. Man, this 10 is just putting on a show. We got 41 laps to go now, 40 laps remaining. As the 10 will cross the line. Shenny still given the 14 issues as he has not left his bumper. And slowly moving his way up through the field is this 18 of Parley. He's up to P7 now. Behind the 2 of Prime Gamer. We'll see how he can fare. He was hoping for a top 5 today after talking with him earlier in the week. He was hoping for a top 5 here at Martinsville. Short tracks, not so much his specialty as some would want it to be, but he's so far slowly and surely moving his way up through this circuit, but nobody has been able to touch this number 10, and we don't even have pit stops yet to be able to really shake up the field unless we get a caution, and then yes, you will see cars come down pit road. But everybody pretty well spread out. The 10 actually coming up onto lap traffic now. You see just ahead, that is the 6 of King G. Then the 21, Corey H. As we'll look around through the field to see what else is going on. We'll jump on here with a 77. Qualified real good, but has done nothing but slip back through the field. Oh, and reel into the outside wall. And if you look behind him, you can see the 10 already getting by. There goes Real. And Pittman going in the turns 3 and 4. Yeah, dude, I just can't believe it. The gap from the lead has not grown that much. It's stayed pretty well steady. We'll be coming to 29 laps to go this time by. Here, stage 2. Oh boy, we're gonna ride on here with the 10 because he's got a battle up ahead of him that's gonna really make his life difficult. Pittman getting passed up by NF Real, but Real missing the bottom and Pittman trying to run him down. This field filler will be the next car to go one lap down. All right, well that Rangers now by the 21 becomes a 44. A field filler going to try and get by this 21 car. Got caught up on the outside, and he will through turns 1 and 2. Oh boy, I hope that's not how the 77 is looking on track, because that was laggy as all hell right there. 38 is 61. Now 39 and 61 when they cross the line will be completed. 22 laps remain. Pittman holding up that 4 at Technosy. Corey H still running the top. As the rest of the leaders try to get by. That's Prime Gamer right now in the 2 trying to go by. Six in the 21, giving the 2 room. And now you have the 18 of Parley. Marlboro Finest out of the event. Parley getting a little held up over here in the 7th position. He can't get held up too much as the 3 of True Death, who runs in 8th, is closing in, but he does manage to work his way through. Parley can just focus now on the 2 car that's ahead of him. "19 laps to go." Right, 18 laps to go here. Stage number 2. And now the battle back here with the 18 starting to close up. The 18 losing the handle here with what is now 14 laps to go as the 10 has already crossed the start-finish line. So Parley starting to lose the handle on his 18 Toyota. He's starting to get caught by that number 3 Chevy behind him. And now the 9 of Houdat will go 1 lap down as the 14 of Crangers gets by the 4 of Taknasi for position number 2. And that one is sitting ever so deep back here in the 4th position. Tyler Shenny, who has been able to really keep up with the Haas boys early on in these runs, but the later they go, the more the tire wears. This car just loses its handle and he loses touch with those up at the front. Everybody has lost touch with this man, the 10 of Eagles, as we close in now on 10 laps to go. We got 8 laps to go. Laps really starting to wind down here in stage 2, continuing to go by quicker and quicker. And the teammates, the 14 and the 4, have not really lost pace with the 10. It's just that the 10 is just able to really get going on the early runs, and then they kind of level out and the gap doesn't really grow or shrink. But right now, with all this lap traffic, the 10 of Eagles is really starting to slow up a little bit, as he's got to really work to get by these guys, which will burn out his equipment faster. Now, we are now, excuse me, under 5 laps to go. This will be 3 to go as the 10 crosses the line here. And Tech Nazi starting to lose. Oh, he got a little squirrely there through turns 1 and 2, and you really saw it there on exits. The 10 starting to get caught up by the 14. 14 really starts to get the hand, or at least has been able to manage his equipment probably just a little better than the 10. As getting through lap traffic will probably be a little bit easier, as this will be the white flag lap. 1 lap to go for the 10 of Eagles, who is being heavily pursued by his teammate, the 14. The 10 won stage 1. Will the 14 win stage 2? Out of turn 2 they come. Down the back straightaway. Pittman going to make things interesting. Oh, the 14 of Rangers tried to get him on the outside, but couldn't make it stick. The 10 of Eagles will win stage 2. Rangers will finish in third. The 4 of Technasi will come home in this stage in third. 1 of Tyler Shenny will finish 4th. 45 of Condi, who's just been sitting in the top 5 all day. And then the 2 of Prime Gamer will finish 6th. 7th, Parley. 8th, True Death. 9th, Trackside. And Viper finishes in the top 10 this stage. Rounding out your top 10. And here we go. Ooh, Eagles dropping to third. Pit crew letting him down a little bit. He lost 2 spots. Technasi +2 as he'll take the race lead. Out front is the 4, who is yet also still looking for his first win. And we have 117 laps. There will be 1 money stop under green. If allowed to get there, we're going to jump back here with the 5. Trackside. Parley able to get through. He's now in the 6th position, trying to get by the 45 of Condi to get himself in the top 5. 18 being methodical with his moves. To be able to work up through this field. Really using the cautions and restarts to his benefit. Same thing with this 5 car. He's up to 7th. The 3 of True Death, who was there with the 18 at the end, is now dropped to 10th. But he has been able to get himself back to the inside. Oh, and here comes the 1. Tyler Shenny to the inside of Crangers. Somebody mixing up the Stuart Haas top 3, and that is the 1. So now a Chevy has entered the top 3. And the 4 from Technasi really starting to drive away in the field, as the engine noise on this track is really not great. I mean, these guys really are also not going that fast either, so Oh no, Parley getting shuffled back. The 5 of trackside. Oh no, the 3! True Death loses his connection, so True Death is down. I'm going to jump on with Field Filler here. Running in the 15th position. 109. We gotta remember too, he's a lap down too. So that's gonna make life real confusing. But we don't need to know anything quite yet, because this 4 of Technasi has just been absolutely lights out so far this stage. But he's getting caught up by his number 10 teammate in the Eagles. Oh, the 5 into the wall. That allows the 18 of Parley to come back through. And in a big way, too. Now he's just got to get by the 66. That means the second week in a row, the 3 of True Death is out of the race. Not how the 3 wanted his season to go as of late. But we'll just have to move it on to next week. Tech losing the handle a little bit there. Caught a little bit of that apron. To a Prime Gamer back here. Now gets by the 5 of trackside. He now sits in the 7th position. Oh no, Hobart's gone. The 11 of Pittman's gone. So Marlboro, who that's out. Pittman, Hobart, and True all gone, which is funny too because they all qualified with each other. That's honestly a little bit of funny. But unfortunate circumstances, the 4 still continues to lead. Now we got 95 laps to go. These drivers will have plenty of time in this stage to just run it out. Man, that 10 of Eagles is all over the back of the 4. Tagnassi, though, getting a mirrorful of his teammate, and here he goes. Going the wrong way like a dumbass. Eagles, not clear yet, but he will be as they go into 3. Eagles back out front. And right before they hit the lap traffic of King G. King now goes another lap down. $87 to go now. We're now past the 90s. Well into the 80s. And the one Asheni has been able to gap the 14. But we have seen Crangers in these long runs start to pick the pace back up when everybody starts falling off. So we'll see how that all shapes out once we get much later into this run. Then you got the 45 of Condi, who has just been the epitome of top 5 today, as he has run 5th through damn near all of this race. We got now 85 remaining. We see Tyler Shenny close that gap to the leaders. That we'll have to wait and see. And it was funny too, when we jumped in after qualifying was over, whole field was talking about Stuart Haas and these big 3 that we got right now. Looking like the 08 Celtics this season. And it was pretty funny hearing everybody just wanting this to be over and just hand a Stuart Haas driver a trophy at the end of the day. But you can't count out this one of Tyler Shenny yet. Could see some of that short track pit stop magic that we've seen before. We got 79 to go. Actually, probably like 78 to go. Technosy having a little bit of trouble keeping up. Ooh, and a little bit of wall scraping right there by the 4. And Farley gets by the 66. This is not for position. Ooh, and look who's closing back in. On the 1, the 14 of Crangers. We're getting late in this run. We still have a lot of laps left. About 30 laps until these guys will come down pit road to get their service. Maybe a little sooner if they want to, try and short pit this. Which at a short track would probably be a good move. We'll have to see. 45 got into a little bit of struggle back here. Condi looked like he got into the wall. I just noticed that. Oh, and here we go. The 44 now coming down pit road. The first car that's actually coming down to pit and not out of the race. Here comes Viper to the back of the 66, trying to get by him. Let's see once field filler crosses the line where these drivers are at. About 60 laps to go. See the 4 start to lose track on his teammate, and Tyler Shenny. Where did the 14 go? Is Granger's bloody out of it? I don't think he is. for Technology down pit road, so I do not know. Rangers come down pit road. And on a short track, you really got to time your pit stops. Shenny not pitting. 10 of Eagles will come down this time. Will Shenny go with him? No. That is the 14 of Rangers, who was just on pit road. I thought it was going to be a lot later in these runs that we'd see these guys come down, but Shenny going to stay out a couple laps. He is now your leader. And here we go, the one now coming down pit road. He will have the freshest equipment of anybody in the top 5. And there you see Parley and Prime Gamer. Oh, just realized I wasn't even on a car that was on track. There is the 10 coming out in front of the 4. Where did the 14 make out in all this? We'll have to wait and see. Right now, though, about 50 laps remaining. Sorry, about 54. Trying to do the math here because I'm following a car that's multiple laps down, so I can't exactly tell you how many laps down because everybody else that's around him is also multiple laps down. So we're just winging it. It looks like the 1 actually beats out the 10. And I think Rangers on the short pit beats out both of them. You see the 1 and the 10 exiting turn 2. That 12 car is still your race leader. He has not yet come down for service, and he is doing nothing but lose time. You see the 14 go by. That is not for position. That is just to get one of his laps back. Oh, it's 4. Okay. So 50 laps to go. 49 laps to go. I finally know how many laps down field filler is. It is 4 laps down, and that's still with the 12 car running. Ooh, and the 10 gets by Shenny. So Eagles now would inherit what is going to be second, barring a caution. Oh, the 5 of trackside gets shoved out of the way. There you see the leader, the 12. He will pit this time. So once this is all said and done, we should know who our race leader is. And it is a 66. So it's Johnny B leading at Martinsville. He will lead this lap. Sometimes equipment matters. These guys will have multiple lap fresher tires, but how much time have they already lost just staying on track after everybody else came in? And here we go, Johnny B. Now pitting. We get on with the 14, who I assume will be the race leader. Once all this comes down, we got 42 laps to go. And funny enough, your race leader is the 10 of Eagles. So what the hell happened to Granger that he's now just ahead of the 10 and not your leader? That is confusing, but that's what I'm being shown. So it's Eagles first, 1 second. Huh. Crazy how that is working out right now. And Shenny not going away either. Do not count out the 1. And Technasi running into 3rd position. .36 to go. Laps ticking by here now that the green flag pit stops are all done. The lap times are back up to being good and awesome. And I can't tell you where anybody else is in this bloody field. What happened to the 18 of Parley? Parley's gone! Oh, that is unfortunate. He was having a top 10 kind of day, which he needed in the point standings, but unfortunately will not have that kind of an outcome. Now as your top 3 catch lap traffic, at least more of it. That's Corey H in the 21. Down to 32 to go. Now through the lap traffic are your top 3. I believe it's the 1 with the fresher equipment than the 10, as he came down 1 or 2 laps after the 10 did. So we'll see how that translates. later in this run because they will have plenty of laps on these tires as we get down towards the end. Down, we're down into the mid to late 20s here. Still no change in your top three. And like I said, I wish I could tell you where everybody else is, but I simply do not know. The 14 being where he is absolutely shocked the crap out of me, so I got nothing. I don't know how the 14 messed up his pit call so bad. Yeah, I'm getting Eagles as your leader. That's insanity. Now we're past the midway point of the 20s and we're down to 24 laps remaining. Field filler about to go a lap down here. He's got the 2 going by him right now. Man, this whole field just got all kinds of whacked up. And you see the 1 getting through with ease there. Oh, but into the wall goes Shenny. A hard lick out of turn 2. $20 to go. Now we're down under 20 laps to go. 17 laps remaining. Is Shenny trying to catch up, back up to that 10? And where did the 4 of Takanasi go? He has lost touch with both of those 2. But could this lap traffic play a factor in all this? Oh, into the outside wall goes the 10. That's good for the 1. That'll reel him back in. It's all about consistency. Turns 3 and 4, the exit especially. Can really bite you. 14 to go. We're almost down to 10 laps remaining. Oh boy, and they're getting squirrely up in front. These guys are 10 around. There goes the one of Shenny. There you go. This time around, 10 laps to go. The flagman has both hands waving to signal these 10 to go. And look at what we have here. Crangers, who was up there in the top 5 all day. Oh, contact with the 2. I just went the exact wrong way around there. Crangers now gets passed up by the 1. Now, what kind of teammate is he going to be? Because he's got the competition right behind him, but he's going to be a good competitor and allow the 1 to go through. And now they have to deal with the 2. 8 laps to go. Man, this 10 just on rails with now under 5 laps to go. 4 laps remain as they cross the line. As this one is coming to a close. The 1 has had his chances, but even with the 2 slowing up the 10, it will not be enough, I don't believe, to get him anywhere near it. The 10 would have to have a meltdown. The 1 shoves the 2. Should have about 2 laps to go. Now we should see the white flag. 1 lap to go here for the 10 of Eagles. And what a day it has been. He has gapped the crap out of that 1. He will come out of turn 4. The 10 of Eagles will win at Martinsville. The 1 of Tyler Shenny will finish second. And it looks like the 4 of Takanasi will finish. Oh, wait a minute. Hold up. So I got even the running order wrong. So, oh my God. There were only 3 cars on the lead lap. Eagles finishes first. Takanasi finishes second. Super Condi third. Shenny fourth. Cranger's rounding out your top 5. Prime Gamer 6th. Viper 7th. Johnny B 8th. Trackside 9th. And rounding out your top 10 is NF Real. Huh? Well, we'll see about getting... I can't believe that. What an ending. What a flip that was. There's the Eagles. Hey, buddy, you think you can get the other 2 in here?
Yeah, I think so.
Dude, I was all messed up apparently at the end of that. I thought it was you and Shenny going for the win. I didn't even know where anybody was.
No, he sped on pit road. He was a lap down.
Oh, is that what Crangers did too?
Granger sped. Yeah, there was a lot of speeding penalties.
Yike. There's Technossi. Now we just need to get Condi. Yeah, because I was wondering why the order was so messed up. There is Mr. Condi. And we can officially get these top 3 interviews underway. And we will start with your 3rd place driver. And that is the 45 of Condi.
What's up, buddy?
What's going on, dude? Well, hey, back-to-back weeks I get to talk to you here, this time in a 3rd place finish. I mean, you fired off good early. What else did this car need to be able to compete with the Stewart-Haas guys?
A Cronus. Something like that. They were crazy fast. There was nothing I could do. I tried. I got down from 10 seconds behind them to like 5 seconds doing 13 percenters. So I tried my hardest, but they're just too fast on this one, on Martinsville.
Yeah,
because I up into 3rd place, not even really deserved. I think somebody got a speeding penalty, and I short pitted the hell out of everyone. I pitted with 70 laps to go. And
yeah, no.
The worst tires for a while. Barely made it, but...
Yeah, and you definitely... There was definitely a lot of speeding penalties. I know the Crangers got one.
Parley did, too.
Parley did. The one got one.
Damn.
Yeah.
So those 2 positions in
yep,
3.
both of the cars that were in front of you guys speeding penalties. But hey, I mean, it's good for you in the point standings too to keep your standing going up. Because as I definitely recall that you going into today was sitting 4th in the point standings, just a little bit on the outside looking in. So you'll definitely on that top 3. So that'll definitely get you up on Crangers a little bit. And where are we going next week? Darlington.
Yep.
And I know that's a tough track for some. Where do you feel you stack up on that place?
I think me and the Gibbs guys will be pretty slick. We'll see throughout the week, but should be up there. Should be up there. These flat ovals and road courses, the Haas guys, they can have them. I'm more of an oval guy. I can do them short tracks and road courses, but I'm more of an oval guy.
All right, brother. Well, hey, man.
See you at Darlington.
Yeah, and we want to congratulate you on your 3rd place run, and we will see you also as well at Darlington.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
Yeah. And now we will go to another guy who benefited from all those speeding penalties as well, and that is the number 4 of Tech Nasi. What's up, buddy? Well, I mean, you were up front all day. You were in the top 3 for a good majority of this race. Just what more did that car need? Because as soon as Eagles got out front, he was lights out. What did this car need to be able to compete with that?
Quite a bit, I'll be honest with you. No, but yeah, I mean Eagles, I mean he ran perfectly basically. I think during the middle of the runs, so like the middle 30 laps, let's say, is where I really struggled against Eagles there. He pulled away from me a couple tenths here and there. Didn't help that I made quite a bit of mistakes. I was just overdriving the car. I hit the curb sometimes, and yeah, it allowed him to pull away to a 2.5 second gap. Um, I think we were pretty equal towards the end of the run, like 50 laps in. But yeah, pretty content with second place. I put in a lot of time this week to be fast, so and was able to get a P2 out of it.
Yeah, definitely. In this car, you even got to be out front a little bit. Was this car better when it was in the lead, or was it just the way the tires were deteriorating on it that really made the difference?
Yeah, that part. I would be out front for like the first, let's say 15 laps. During the first 15 and the last 15, that's probably where I felt where I was at my best. So yeah, it's just those middle laps where I was really struggling. The car being loose and just me overdriving the corners. Definitely by the end of the race there, I was pretty exhausted. So overall, a good day though. I'll definitely take P2.
Yeah, and I know we got Darlington next week. Is that a track you feel like you can keep this top 3 streak going, or is that one that you might struggle with?
Ooh, I might need to put some more time at that track. Quite a bit. Not very confident at that track. The Lady in Black, the track too tough to tame, as people call it. So no, but should be fun. Let's say that with how narrow the track is. So probably be a lot of beating and banging. So look forward to it.
All right, brother. Well, hey, man, congratulations, excuse me, on your second place finish, and we will see you next week at Darlington.
Thanks.
Yes, sir. And now we will move on to the man that nears makes no difference dominated today. Every time he got out front, he broke away, and he got the win in dominant fashion. The 10 of Eagles.
What's up, man? What's going on?
Oh, just watching this 10 run on rails, and you are now the third driver to get multiple wins this season. You are also, I believe, the first driver to go back to back, if I'm not mistaken. What was it about this 10 car? Because I know last week when we were talking, you were heavily confident about coming in here, and so wasn't your entire team about you getting the win here.
Yeah, I mean, these short tracks, I'd like to say I got them figured out, but man, it's just the technique of driving. You're not going to show up here and be quick right off the rip. Well, when we first started running this week and just started focusing on the track, again, I ran good at both races last year and I won the fall race and the spring race. I had actually dominated even more, and then lap traffic happened. But I mean, we started practicing this week, and we were all kind of all over the place. I mean, at the beginning of the week, it looked like Tyler was real quick. It actually looked like Parley was super quick. And middle through the week, Tech looked like he was going to be the guy to beat. He was running the same car I was, and he was just lights out fast. And the last 2 days, Friday and Saturday, frickin' grinded. Me and Crane just both grinded to try and just find where the heck he was getting, because he was beating us by 5 or 6 seconds, and we were the second and third best cars. Like, So we were kind of in a zone of our own, and then he was in his own zone, and me and Crane just closed that gap. Last night, I made huge gains running the track. Just, changing how I'm running it, playing with the steering, playing with the throttle, braking sooner. Just all the things to run a better and cleaner line and just getting more consistent. The most consistent guy was going to win tonight. It was just coming down to that. And even running as consistent as I was tonight, I still couldn't run away from Tech. He was just there the whole time. But no, I mean, I think lap traffic played a major role tonight. I really expected lap traffic to get out of the way much better than they did. There was a couple guys, the ones that were going 3-4 laps down were getting out of the way pretty good, but the ones that were only going one down, some of them made it really difficult. And I think every run-in that I had tonight was with lap traffic because, like I said, you have to run perfect. And with me and Tech running times that are so close together, we're literally running within a tenth of a lap every lap. And over 65, 120 lap runs that we're doing, that adds up. So I don't need to lose 3-4 tenths battling lap traffic. And if you didn't get out of the way, I'm just going to move you out of the way. Especially when they were that far off the pace. Some of them did a good job with it. Some of them didn't. But, there in that last run, I kind of maintained the gap to Tech. And it started, like Tech said, towards the end of the run. I was starting to build it a little bit, or towards the middle of the run, and then we'd even out again. But this was, I have to say, it was an earned win because I grinded all week to get to where I was, because I was not where I was tonight 2 days ago. So even last night when I got on, I picked up a ton last night. I knew the time that I had to beat because I knew what Tech was running, and I just aimed for that and met that like exactly the same as what he did. And then it just came down to being consistent. So yeah, back to back. I'm not going to say it was a slow start to the season, but, it wasn't in victory lane. I was still running well. But, swept the stages tonight, got a great points day. I even had the fastest lap, so I think this is the first race of the season. I think that's a perfect sweep. Fastest lap, race win, both stage wins. Didn't get the pole. By 1,000th, I lost the pole. But it's all right.
And I believe you probably had the most laps led, too.
Yeah, I led a ton of laps tonight. I really haven't led that many laps this season. So yeah, that'll help too. Heck yeah.
But
Should
yeah,
take
I
over
know.
the points lead too.
Oh boy, yeah, especially after Cranger's having a brain fart too. That was probably awesome. I mean, he still finished top 5, but still. But I know we got Darlington next week. Is that a track that you feel as confident as you do here on, or is that one that you might have to do another grind session?
Well, I mean, I know I have a good car at Darlington. I won the fall race at Darlington last year. The spring race was a wreck fest, so that one's kind of irrelevant. But the fall race I did win, but that was kind of, we were at the point in the season there wasn't, a lot of people running, so it'll be a lot more competitive. I think the biggest thing is when you go to a short track and you don't have draft and it's purely on car and driver, you can be more confident. If you're quicker, you're going to get away. I don't care how fast you are at these 1.5 miles. With draft, you're just not going to get away. So I have a good car, but just like Homestead, there's going to be 5 or 6 of us fighting for the win down to the end. So I expect the same thing at Darlington. It's hard to pass there, so track position will be key just like tonight. But with the draft and stuff, if you're good, you'll be in contention. So we'll be in contention, but with the draft, like I said, it's not going to be dominated. So we'll have to, Tyler, well, he won't be racing next week, I guess, but Parley and Condi, they'll be in the mix. True. I know True's very good there, so, and then obviously all of the Stewart Haas camp, so it'll be fun. And then we go to Bristol after that, another short track, so it should be a good couple weeks for us.
All right, brother. Well, hey, man, congratulations on your win tonight, and we will see you next week at Darlington.
Appreciate it.
And that is your race winner, and that will conclude our top 3 interview for tonight at Martinsville. Heavily dominated all the way down by the Stewart Haas camp, but mostly by this driver we're looking at right now, the number 10 of Eagles. And we will call it a night here. We'll see you next Sunday at 9 p.m. And I'll try to be on a little bit sooner, so that way I'm not just rushing to get everything going. But next Sunday, 9 p.m. You heard it, Darlington on the schedule, so that should be fun. A lot of good races to be had have been had there, and we will look to add another one to that tally. But for tonight, my name is Walbridge. This has been the ERL at Martinsville, and we are out.